Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I'm really excited because today it is finally time to restore my My Little Pony G4 ponies. I'm so excited for that. We got some pretty cute ponies right here. So today we're gonna restore Starlight, we're gonna restore Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo, Apple Bloom, Twilight Sparkle, and Rarity, and we also got Fluttershy. The other ones we already restored, like Cadence or Pinkie Pie, and also these ponies up here. But today it is time to give my new ponies a makeover. I'm so excited for that. So I would say we're not gonna talk too much, like I always say. And now it is time to move to the bathroom and to clean up all these ponies and to style their hair. So let's do that. What I think is like really cool that you can just grab the three ponies because they're so small. You just take them like that and then you have them and then you can take them to the bathroom, and this is super fun because they're so small. But I'm definitely not going to do that when their hair is styled because I would mess it up. But now it's time to go to the bathroom, as I said. At first, I just started to put some water in the sink so I could give these ponies a quick wash. So I really did wash all of them. I just started with Apple Bloom. She was so fun to do because they actually all have pretty much good hair. They're all in really good condition, so it was really easy to do their hair, but I really still don't know which hairstyle I should give them, but I figured it out later how to style the hair, and they really turned out so cute. And I also don't know which hair type they have. I think it could be nylon, but it's really so hard to tell. I really have no idea. It also could be polypropylene, but I really just washed all of the hair with some hot water, and I scrubbed their body with shampoo, and also I scrubbed their hair with shampoo. And when we did that, we also just washed the shampoo out again, of course, with some water. And we also used some conditioner, of course, to smooth out the hair. And this was really fun because you really could feel how soft the hair gets of these ponies. And I actually really love all of their colors. I really love all of them. They look so cute. And I'm really so obsessed with My Little Pony right now. I also watched the show right now, which is so fun. But we also just brush the mane and the tail really carefully so we don't rip out hair, or I accidentally ripped out my Nightmare Moon's complete tail, so I'm really being careful with brushing their tail especially. But I really take good care of them. I take good care of them. I'm so sorry. I just speak so much that it gets hard for me to speak on this video, but I really think this was such a fun process. And Apple Bloom was actually pretty easy to style, but I just washed her hair, of course. And when we did that, it was time to move on to the next pony. I decided to do Scootaloo now. I'm really so obsessed with Scootaloo. I love her storyline and I really love how she looks in the show. So I really want to give her short pixie cut, but I definitely don't want to cut her mane or her tail. And I actually found a way. I found a way to style her hair pretty good, and I will show you later how I did the hair of Scootaloo, but it really turned out good. But I just did the same process with her that I did with Apple Bloom, with the conditioner, the shampoo, and the hot water and the comb, of course. So I just brushed her mane as well and also her tail. But that was also Scootaloo. We washed Scootaloo. She's so cute. Now it is time for the next pony. Now it is time to do Sweetie Belle to complete the club. I really love those storylines when they are included. I never skip those episodes. I really think they're so cute, and I really love Sweetie Belle. I really love her voice, and I really love that she's Rarity's sister and that she's super cutesy, and I really love that she's into music. She's so cute, and I really love her colors. I love the soft purple and the soft pink. So cute, and I love her green eyes, and she's so cute. cute. I'm thinking about how I will do her hair, maybe some bangs. I just showed you how I could style her hair, but I really found a really good way to do her hair, which I will show you later in this video. But I just washed her, of course, with shampoo and conditioner, like all the other ponies, and also with some hot water. And I also really made sure that the tangles in her tail and her mane are completely out. So I just brushed her mane with the comb again. This was so fun to do, and I really love her and her colors. She's so cute. Let me know if you like these kind of videos, so I will do more of them. I really enjoy making these videos. They're so fun. I really love restoration videos, and I also love to watch restoration videos. But now it's time for the next pony, which would be Fluttershy. I think she's so cute. I really love this Fluttershy, and I'm really happy that I have a Fluttershy version with soft pink hair and not bright pink hair, because there are some versions with some bright pink hair, and I really wanted one with pastel pink hair, so I'm really happy to have this version. She's so cute. I really love her long tail and mane. I really think it is so show accurate, which I really love. Someday I really wish I could get the Fluttershy with the sad eyes. I really think she's so cute. But for Fluttershy, we just did the same process that we did with all the other ponies, with the shampoo and the hot water and the conditioner and the comb. We just brushed her mane. She was so fun to do and super easy to do. She was so cute, and her hair was actually so easy to style. And I will show you how I did her hair later, of course, like with all the other ponies. But she's so cutesy, and I really love to have Fluttershy now, a so accurate Fluttershy, because I do have the Fluttershy with the style hair method, with the material in her hair, which is a bit weird, but I really love to have a so accurate Fluttershy now. And I really have some more ponies on the way that are so accurate, like Applejack and Rainbow Dash, so I'm really excited for that. But we just brushed her hair now and her tail, of course, and when we were done with Fluttershy, it was basically time for the next pony, of course. So the next pony, of course, is Twilight Sparkle. Twilight does have a bit of a frizz at the end of her tail, so I straightened her tail at the end, but I will show you how I did that. But I really need to say Twilight is one of my favorite My Little Pony characters. I think she's so misunderstood and so overhated. I think she's such a good character. I really think she has one of the best characters in the show. She's so cool. I love her magic, and I really love that she became a princess in the show. I really think that she deserved it. But for a second, can we talk about the fact that everyone hates G5 and says that Sunny shouldn't be an alicorn, and Twilight would say this magic is not yours to give? This is such a stupid thing to say, because Twilight will never say that. Twilight is literally the princess of friendship, and let's be honest, Sunny literally stopped racism in a week or something like that, and she brought back magic to Equestria. Like, why wouldn't she be an alicorn then? Why wouldn't she deserve to be an alicorn? I will never understand the G5 hate. am I really am a G5 defender to the day of my life. I really think it's such a good generation and so overhated. I'm so sad that it ended, but now it was time for the next pony. I'm so sorry. I just talked too much and I didn't say a word about Twilight, but now it's time for Rarity. You saw that her tail is so bad and so frizzy, and she was actually the Rarity that was gifted to me because I bought so many Equestria Girl dolls from a seller, so she gifted me this pony, which was so nice, and I really love Rarity, so it was really nice to have two of the same pony, but it was really hard to detangle her tail, and she also has a rubber band in her tail, and this was so hard to get out, but I managed it to get out. And then we just started to wash Rarity's mane and tail, of course, with lots of shampoo and lots of hot water and a lot of conditioners, so we could get all the frizz and all the tangles out of her tail, because her mane was actually fine, because Rarity has nylon in her mane, but her tail's poly, which sucks so bad. But that made it easy to manage her mane, but her tail was just a big mess, and we also used the hair straightener method on Rarity, so we could fix her up more easily. But this is basically what we did with Rarity, and now it's time for the next pony. Now it's time for Starlight, my favorite My Little Pony character. I really love Starlight and her storyline. I think she's such a good villain, and I really love that they made merch out of her and not pushed her to the side like some other villains, like Cozy Glow or something like that. I do know there's a Chrysalis toy out there. I really want her pony. I think she's so cool, but I really love Starlight, and I didn't know which hairstyle I want her to have, like her villain form or her good form, so I decided that later, and I really think she's so cool. But we did the same process with her like we did with all the other ponies, but she was in really good condition. She had zero frizz and she was in such good shape, so this was really good. So we just washed her with some shampoo, and we also just washed her hair with some hot water, of course, and we also used some conditioner and brushed her mane and her tail out, and that was basically all that we did with Starlight. And now it's time for the next process, which will be to straighten all of their tails who have a frizz end. So now it is really time to do their tails, especially Rarity. Look at her rat tail. It is so bad. So we just used a hair straightener, but make sure it is on the lowest setting, and also use some water to make the tail wet, because you can't straight like synthetic hair without water because it would burn. So make sure the tail is a bit wet, and then you really need to take the hair straightener and go over the tail or the hair multiple times. And this is just for polypropylene, so remember that you go over it multiple times with the straightener, but make sure it is wet every time. And you really need to brush the tail sometimes to make the hair even more smooth, so just straighten it. So we did that for Rarity, and when we had Rarity done, it was time to move to Twilight. So Twilight is the next one. She does have a bit of a frizz in her tail, so we make sure that we will straighten her tail as well. We did the same process that we did with Rarity, of course, and we had so much fun doing that. It was so fun. But then we had all of their tails straightened out. They were so ready to get styled. And I also did a tiny curl at the end of Twilight's tail to make it more show accurate, because I really decided to do her end look, like how she looked when she was an adult, and this was the last scene. But I also got another Twilight, which I will include in a different video, and I will give her some bangs and style her like she looks like the entire time of the show. But that was basically it with the straightening part, and now it's time to style all of the hair. So guys, my hands got pretty bad wrinkled because it was in contact with water for such a long time. But here we got all the ponies washed, and now it is time to style them. I really need to think how I'm going to do first. I think we're going to start with Fluttershy, because I think she's probably the easiest one. I'm just going to put her right here, and then I will brush her mane on the one side to give her bangs effect, and to give her the tiny curl that she has in the bottom, I will just curl it this way, and we will put it down here, and then we will curl it a bit around here, so we got the little effect that she got down in her hair. And on the other side, we actually still have this effect. We will just brush it down with our comb, basically. And when we did that, we will just do it like this, and we will do it in the direction like we want the hair to be. So basically like this, but this looks actually a bit bad, so I will put it down a bit, but I will actually also do it between her legs, and then we will curl it a bit, so she will get somehow a really cute effect to her mane, basically. And then the tail is actually straight, but she does have a tiny curl at the end. Maybe I really should have straightened it as well, because it is actually pretty ratty a bit, so I really should have done that maybe. but I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna curl it as well. Let me check it if I have enough straws to curl her tail. So I do have some straws, but I also do need some for Rarity and Sweetie Belle. So I will put Fluttershy to the side because she doesn't really need the curl in her tail. We can actually just do it like that, maybe a little bit. Her tail's actually pretty frizzy, so this is annoying, but we can actually do it like this. And then we can put her to the side because it actually also curls like this when you see like that. She looks really, really cute. Okay, for the next pony, I will choose Rarity. Here we got Rarity. I really need to remember how she has her hair in the show. She really does have this bit here that she has here in the front of her mane. I don't know which side, I really don't care. I just would do it accurate but in a different way. So she does have this part in the front, sort of like this. Oh, this is actually pretty damn close. If you're looking at it, it's pretty damn close. Really cute. And the other side is actually behind her mane, and it is actually pretty much going right here. I will just brush it. There are some flyaway hairs, which are pretty annoying, but I will just brush her hair that way. And she does have like a tiny curl like in the bottom of her mane, so I will put a straw in her mane at the bottom right here. So we will put a straw on this side with a straw over it on the other side as well. So let me do that real quick and then I'm going to show you the results. So we did this with her mane, and now we need to do it with her tail as well. So let me do that real quick. So really need to let Rarity dry now. I will do the second one real quick. I also started with her tail, but I will do it with the method to wrap around her legs basically. That is a method I used when I was a child, so this will be my play around Rarity, and this is my display Rarity. So I did her professional. This will be my play around Rarity, as I said. So this is what I will do with the basic Rarity. The other one, really excited how she will turn out. It's just a wraparound style, so I really hope she gets some cute curls. So I think now it is time for a hairstyle. I will do Scootaloo. I really don't know how to do Scootaloo's hair because she has this short haircut actually. So maybe I decided I will do her hair like this, and then we will do a little twist right here, and then we will probably put her hair in the front like this, so it looks like short. Oh, this is actually really good looking, so maybe we'll do that. I really need to figure out how to do it, but I will be back when I have my equipment. So I got some rubber bands. I will not I will do nothing with her tail because her tail's actually short, but I'm definitely not gonna cut it. But I really want to style her mane in the way that it is in the show. So I really, really, really need to figure out how to do that. Maybe let me brush it again. So I will just brush it, and then I will twist it, and then we need to twist it really, really tight. Oh, it's coming apart, but you need to twist it really, really tight, basically like this. And then I will do a really tight bun, probably like this. And if I do that, I think there should be, oh, this is really good actually. So I will use the rubber band, then I will put it around her hair to create the bun, basically. It looks really bad from the back, but I really hope I can make it look good in the front. Oh, this is actually a really good way to do bangs, but not a really good way to do the hair of Scootaloo, because you can see it looks really cute in the front, but in the back you have this big bun and you really want it to look like she doesn't have hair in the back. So really need to figure out how to do that. Maybe I can make it further down like this maybe, and I can pull out some more hairs, maybe like this, and then I will brush it here in the front basically, and then we will have super cute Scootaloo here. Oh, this looks actually really cool. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I really do think this looks really cute. It does look a bit frizzy up there. I don't know how we will fix that problem, but it actually looks really cute from the back. From the front, you can't even see the bun. So this is actually a really cool method. But we do have some long hairs flying around here now, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, it does look really bad right now, because we pulled out some long hair pieces, which is not good. But you saw how you style it basically, so this is the results. But I will do it again real quick and make it look better. So I will be back in a second. So here we got the full hairstyle of Scootaloo. I think she looks so cute, just like in the show, like not 100% like in the show, but she looks pretty accurate like this. I wish her hair would be more on this side as well, so maybe like this or something like that. But she does look really cute, and you can see that her little bun in the back, and then her hair is in the front, so she does have her Scootaloo look, which is really cute. But here we got Scootaloo. Basically, she looks so cute. Now it's time to do the next pony. So I'm really thinking about who we will do next. I probably think we're gonna do Sweetie Bow. She is still a bit dirty, which annoys me. I can't get this stuff off her. So annoying. You can see she's a bit dirty. Still so annoying. Here, the red stuff, really annoying. But we'll style her hair now. I thought we really need to give her iconic bangs, her curly looking bangs. So we'll probably do so I will probably part the hair. Then I will, oh come on, please focus now. Really need to put the camera more down. So I really need to get this hair here in the front, and then I need to put this hair on this side, and I will go over her horn, basically her unicorn, and we will brush it, and then we will put it here directly in the front, and then we will just brush it down like this. And what we actually need to do now is a really annoying part. We need to put the hair really tightly like this so we can give her some curly bangs, and then we will need to tie it with a rubber band. So let's do that real quick and I will be back. So guys, you will actually never believe how long this took me. This took me probably 20 minutes. I tried to figure out a way to do her bangs. This was so hard. I tried a half up, half down ponytail with putting her in the back, but this never really worked out. And then I just decided to wrap some hairs around her horn and then secure it in the back with a rubber band. So she had a tiny ponytail basically, and now I just wrapped her hair around her leg to give her some curls, and her tail is also here in the back, really looking cute. So now it is time for Apple Bloom. She also got bangs, and I do have some miraculous bows left that I had from my miraculous dolls. So I need to give her some bangs again and some bows. I need to see some reference pictures for Apple Bloom, but I do know she has some bangs and a ponytail kind of with a bow inside, Oof, this will take ages again. But now we will do another method for her bangs because her bangs are shorter. No, they're not shorter, but they are different styled, and she doesn't have a horn, so this will be easier to style. I think. I hope so. So I will do some hairs in the back. Need to separate it like this and like this, and then I will just need to put it like this basically, so she does have her iconic apple bloom bangs. So I will do that, and I will secure it with a rubber band again, and then I will show you how I did it, and then we'll put some cute bows in her hair. So Apple Bloom actually turned out really cute. I secured her bangs with some rubber bands, a black one and a translucent one, and I will probably cut the black one tomorrow so she can have her bangs still. And then I gave her ponytail in the back, and then I put the miraculous bow in the back. It doesn't look perfect, and now I really need some other bows, some bigger ones, some more pink ones. And in her tail, there's not even the bow inside, just a band, because my hands are too big to tie this up together. But I do think she really looks super, super cute. And Apple Bloom is also pretty much done. And now we have basically the last two ponies. I really wanted to do Starlight's show accurate evil look, but I really do think I'm just gonna give her redemption arc look with her straight bangs, like her bangs that she used to have, and then she just let them grow out, and then she had long bangs. So I would probably just do that Starlight, because it's much easier to do. So how I will do that is I will basically brush this hair to this side, just like that. So it looks like this, probably. So it does look like this. And then I will try to style it. No, this. Oh, this looks like Evil Starlight with the bangs. Oh, I would love to do that. But she also has like a half beehive on her head. So this would be more difficult. As you can see, when I do the sweetie bun method, it doesn't look as good. And I really saw someone on TikTok doing the Starlight hairstyle, but I'm just not as good as them right now. Not usually doing pony hair. This is my first time to style them actually. I just did doll hair before, like Monster High Barbie and Bratz and stuff. Not really ponies, so this is pretty much new to me. But I will do her hair like this probably. I will also twist her hair down here to give her some shape in her hair. Yeah, I don't like that. So I will brush that down again. I don't know, maybe in the future I will do Starlight's evil hair. But for now, I'm just gonna give her good hair, basically. So I will just twist her hair. Oh, I think it actually goes to the back of her hair, if I'm remembering correctly. So like this, basically. So this is her look when she gets good, basically. Her tail is curly, but in the show it is actually straight, but it is curly, but I don't get it straight anymore, which sucks, but it actually looks cute, so I'm fine with that. So I will twist her hair here around her leg, so it's not in the weird curly shape, so it gets a good curly shape. But it's actually pretty hard to do, if I'm being honest. So I do think that this looks actually pretty cute. So Starlight is basically also pretty much done. I'm not really a big fan of her tail, but that's fine. And Twilight is basically also done. She still has, is this paint or is this still conditioner? I think she still got some conditioner in her face. I definitely need to remove that. But Twilight is basically also done. She just needs to dry out. I already showed you her style, her hair. And now they all just need to dry, and then I will show you all of the end results. So guys, here we got all the ponies fixed up. I'm really so obsessed with the results, except this Rarity right here. She really didn't turn out great as I liked her to be. Her tail's just really flat and not really good looking, and her mane is also really bad. I did unwrap the mane, but it didn't look good, so I just wrapped it around her legs again. So here we got Rarity. I really hate this focus on this camera, it's really not good. Then we got the other Rarity, which turned out really good, except her marks on her face. They're still there, sadly. But this Rarity has some beautiful curls. Right now, I'm just have them like this. And the tail's also really cute. Maybe it's a bit too much, but I really think it looks really cute on her. So here we got my other Rarity. We will put her next to this Rarity, of course. Really hate the focus right now. Then here we got Princess Twilight Sparkle. She really looks so cute. She just looks like her older self. I really wanted this look that she has at the end of the show, which is really cute. But I also ordered another Twilight, and this Twilight I will give her regular look with the bangs. But she really looks so good like this. Alright, now it's time for the next pony. Here we got Fluttershy. She really looks so cute. You can see her hair is so long. Really love how she turned out. The tiny curl here is so cute, and the tail is so long and super soft. It is a bit frizzy at the end, but it's really so accurate actually because it's so long. Really love how she turned out. We also got Starlight. She didn't turn out the best because I really couldn't figure out how to do her hair. She just has some curls at the end, like at her tail basically, and then her mane is just styled like this to give her the look that she has when she gets good basically. But I actually wanted to give her bangs, so I don't know, maybe I'm gonna restyle it again. But her mane is super soft and she still looks cute, not really so accurate, but I really don't want to cut her mane, and I was so sick of doing the bangs of these ponies, so I skipped on hers. Alright, now it's time for the last three ponies. They took me the longest because I really gave them hairstyles. So here we got Scootaloo. She's really cute. You can really see it really looks like she has her pixie cut, but I actually just gave her her bun, and then she has a really soft tail. She's really cute, and I really think she looks really so accurate with this hair. Then we have also Apple Bloom. She's really cute. I gave her some bangs, like I didn't cut it, but I styled it the way it looks like bangs, and then I put a rubber band around it. I also gave her a bow and a, what is it called? A ponytail. A ponytail and a little ponytail in her tail. So it really looks really cute. She's so adorable. And I really love Apple Bloom. So let me put her next to my Scootaloo. And now it's time for the last pony, which would be Sweetie Belle. She really turned out so good. She has some really pretty curls. I really love how I did her bangs, and the curls really look so sweet. It is not the most show accurate look that I did, but I really do think that she looks super cute. But yeah, guys, that was actually it with this fix-up video. But don't worry, I have another fix-up video and so many new pony hauls on the way. And I really hope you will see them as well and like them as well. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to check me out on my other social media accounts, Instagram and TikTok, Tickets for Slow Motion. But yeah, guys, that was it. I really hope you have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.